Ladies and gentlemen, please gather around. Today we're talking about a very important creature, the platypus. Not him, the platypus. I know, it looks like someone took a duck, a beaver, an otter, some type of weird reptile, and they just mashed them all together and poof, the platypus came to life. So, welcome gang, welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about some of the most fascinating mammals of the world. Yes, Perry the Platypus, the secret agent platypus that actually just been down there trying to find the platypus, but it was not successful. I have failed quite bad for that one. Definitely saw a lot of ripples in the water, there's a lot of action going on, but I'm not sure if it was fish. And the platypus, they're not that big, apparently they're like that big, roughly the size of a little chihuahua, maybe a bit bigger. Oh, I got some birds with me now. I'm the king. A magpie there. Oh, they're going to attack me or not, but at least I saw magpie. So, a quick intro fact round. Did you know that the platypus was one of the 5 mammals in the world who lay eggs? What? Mammals laying eggs? Yes, it's top of 5 of mammals that lays eggs. That's exactly the same like birds and reptiles do. Quite an interesting fact actually. Also, another super cool fact about the platypus is that they are one of the only mammals that has venom. Yes, you heard it right. They are both born with little spores just in the inside of the legs. I'm not flexible enough. They're both with little spores just in the inside of the legs, and the female one loses that spore at 3 months old. The male keeps it, and they keep it so they can defend the territory and females and all of that. The venom is not lethal to humans, but if you were to get attacked by a platypus, yes, attacked, it can be pretty painful. Unless you have a severe allergic reaction, it will kill you. Otherwise, it will just be a pretty painful sting. So, a mammal that lays eggs and has venom, that's a whole new species of animal. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on back to the house because we're not gonna see him in broad daylight. It has to be sunrise or dawn. I don't have the camera to record at night, then that is something that's not gonna work out. So, I am gonna head back home and we will try again tomorrow and the day after, and how many times this takes, because we are going to spot the Perry the Platypus. I know you're a secret agent and I am coming for you. Good morning gang, really early morning. Oh my god, it's hard to keep the energy up. I slept like 4 hours last night. It's 5:30 in the morning and I am off to hunt the platypus. It is really important that I make it down there on time, but we have to be really quiet. We have to be extremely quiet. We have to be extremely quiet when we do this, just because the platypus is very sensitive to noise and we do not want to scare it away. This is going to be probably one of the hardest creatures ever done to spot, because everybody says it's really hard to spot, but when you spot one it's absolutely majestical. But I need to be really quiet, but I need to hurry up. So I will catch you down there in a bit. There's this place called the Old Rock Quarry Walk that I'm going down at the moment. And here's one of the spots. That's a beautiful rock where you can put yourself and watch the platypus, see if it's coming out. We have to be really quiet because we don't want to get away. And this is just a mission, trying to see the platypus, because we do not want to miss out on it. It's going to be one of the hardest animals ever spot, I have to say. Right, so it's time. See if we can spot a platypus. This is one of the rocks where you can have a look or stop speaking to locals and you can see them. So, moment of truth. I haven't seen one yet, but these ripples look promising. I really hope it's not a water rat. I really hope it's not a water rat. There is definitely something going on in the water there, but I am not really sure what. Right, so I am going to head down there. Just so I can get a better view. There is a lot of activity down there, but I'm not really sure what it is. It could be a water rat, it could be a platypus. But I need to stay really quiet for this. So I believe the time to see the platypus is gone now. It is 6:40. They're in the research. They like to come out at dawn, and it's not dawn anymore. It is 6:40 in the morning now, and basically they all go back to the burrows where they live. And yes, they're mainly nocturnal animals. So I think our chances of platypus today is unfortunately vanished. Ooh. I went back to the car now. I do think I missed the chance to see it, but it's not the end, babe. We're not going to give up. It's going to be one of the hardest animals spot in this final leg of our Australia journey. It's definitely not an easy one to spot. It's definitely not a one to play about. It's not like koala where you just look up in the trees and it's there. Or the kangaroos, the wallabies, were pretty much everywhere. Even the cassowary were actually not that hard to find, but this one is going to pose a challenge, relying on a nocturnal animal that I only have the camera to catch at dawn, which is when it's most active before it goes back to his burrows. Get the best shot out of it, otherwise lives most of the time underwater. Chances are low, but we're not going to give up. There's another spot. I'm going to approach tomorrow again, get up early in the morning at the other side of Berrima, down the jail. So hopefully that'll be successful tomorrow. We'll keep trying, baby, until we make it happen. Good morning, gang. This is day 2 of the platypus hunt. Really foggy day today, as you can see. I've just stepped behind the light because in the light I have, and it is 6:06 in the morning. So after speaking to some locals in the area and understanding where's the best place to see the platypus, this place which is down the jail, which is literally there. So we're gonna go past the jail all the way down this track, and then hopefully there is some ponds and some pools for the same river that we were yesterday. People have seen the platypus here. Then again, these animals are really scarce. They're really hard to find. So fingers crossed, guys. Actually feels like a horror movie. This feels like one of those films where you're about to get murdered. It's so misty. The river is there. It's time to be quiet. Let's see if we can spot a platypus. Right then, gang, so we finally saw the platypus. Oh my god, that is absolutely insane. I cannot get over it still. Perry the Platypus, I hunt you down. I got you. You're a bit harder than I thought you were going to be. I know you're a secret agent. I know you have to keep it a secret. That was so good. Woo-hoo! Also, just want to point out now that the sun is coming out. This forest I am in is like so full of cobwebs. I'll show you the tree terrace. Like, this is the horror forest, right? Fog, misty. This is like when like the guy with the chains with the mask, what's his name? Jason something comes in and just like. But yeah, look at all the cobwebs around. Yeah, so platypus hunt successful. It is 7 o'clock now, so it is time for them to go to bed. And I do believe that one where I was standing, I believe is Burrow. I might be wrong, it's there because he keeps coming around close to my area, which is good for the try and get the best camera shot in this condition. I think the poor guy wants to go to bed and just to sleep, so I am gonna leave and let him be. I cannot believe we saw Perry the Platypus. Doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba. Oh my god. That is another Australian animal ticked off the list. Tick up there with the cassowaries, the koalas, the wallabies, a lot of the Australian uniques. Let's go. Whew. So it is believed by the Aboriginals that the platypus, the story how the platypus was created is quite insane. So what ended up happening was there was a water rat that kidnapped a female, young, attractive female duck. Because ducks like to hang around in packs, right? They're very social animals. What the duck ended up doing was she came, and escaped after 2 months of being kidnapped by this horrible water rat. The duck came and finally laid the eggs. The platypus was born. So for generations and years, it was believed by the Aboriginals that the platypus was a mixture of water rat and duck. Basically, the water rat kidnapped the duck, and then when the female duck finally managed to escape pregnant or had the eggs of the water rat, and therefore the platypus was born. And that is how they explain how the platypus has a bill, web feet, has a beaver tail. I don't know where the beaver tail came from actually, that makes no sense. But that is the story of how the platypus was born. And one of the most surprising facts that surprised me about the platypus, the ability to detect electrical fields. Yes, you heard me right. It has specialized cells on the bill that can detect the electric fields of the prey they hunt. So this is insane. They have such sensitive muscles in the duckbill itself because it's built in such a weird way that it can detect the electrical fields of the muscle of the prey of at least up to 10 to 15 meters away. And this helps the platypus really locate food in murky waters. As you've seen, the water here is not really clear, so the eyesight is not really good, but it's an incredible radar they have in the bill allows them to absolutely detect anything that they want to eat in the prey just by detecting the electrical pulses that they have. Just have a think about that. That is absolutely mind-blowing. Yes, the horror forest is finally coming to an end. Oh man, I am so excited to finally see a platypus. It was just one of those things that, honestly, that noise really creeps me out. It's just one of those things I just always wanted to see. It was something that always been in the back of my head. It's been a mission. I've been trying before instead of recording, just to see how easy it was and to scout the area out. This is like probably the 6th attempt that I'm doing. Obviously, there's 2 when I had to go over in the morning because I was speaking to locals, a lot of people. They all said, if you want to come and see a platypus, they're really, really rare. They went from endangered species because the... Oh my God, there's another one. There is another platypus. God damn, there was a platypus just down there. So you only get them, they're quite exclusive. You only get them in Eastern Australia and a little bit in Tasmania. They went from being endangered species due to severe habitat loss and hunting. The Aboriginals hunt them down because they were rich in fat and everything, so they hunt them down a lot. So they went from being quite populous to being quite almost to the border of extinction. Now they're slowly making their way back, but obviously there's massive conservation programs and plans behind it to help the platypus come back. One of the unique animals, well, many of the unique animals Australia has to offer. I feel since being in Australia, the wildlife has just been so amazing because it's been something that is very unique, something that is very wild, and not many people get a chance to see and appreciate of what it is. And I feel, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but you get used to living this, but actually have an incredible ecosystem, absolutely amazing. This is probably, I don't have much time left here in Australia. Go back to UK, it's probably one of the last wildlife spots that we do. For now, we will come back. There's many more Australian animals that I want to see, but that is for future future to come. But man, I was so excited when I see a platypus. And anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, this little platypus hunt, so journey with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You do not want to miss out, because I promise you, when we go back to the UK, stuff are gonna get insane and it's gonna get 10 times better. So, subscribe, see you later, bye! So today, we're going to talk about the mysterious platypus. And I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're saying. It looks like someone took, I don't know if you can do this, just a bit of a side note. I don't know if you can do this, but like, when I say the animal, just put the animal there, and there, and there, and there, and then I'm gonna clap, and come together, and then when I release my hands, there'll be like a platypus. I'm not sure if you can do that or not, don't really know, but just as an idea, it could work. Anyway, this Perry the Platypus there. Right, okay.